Hello and welcome to today's video. I need emotional support today. So after I took my thumbnail photo, I was like, you want to come film with me? And he's...
You know, the fans have been screaming and clamoring for more Bo.
Totally.
And so we're just giving them what they want.
They're just giving them what they want.
Hundreds of thousands of voices screaming, more Bo.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so long story short, which I should never say, that should not be allowed in my vocabulary because I never do anything short. We've had a crazy couple of weeks.
Yeah.
He went traveling, and then last minute my parents were like, well, you're gonna be alone, like why don't we send you, like buy you a ticket home? And so last minute we looked at tickets. They weren't crazy expensive, they were actually kind of average. Yeah. So we were like, yeah, let's do it. So I went home to see my parents for a couple of weeks, almost 2 full weeks, and then you were gone. And we, when I was home, I was like, let's make a list and come up with everything that we need to buy, because to be honest, things in Sweden are expensive. Yeah. And they also we don't have access to certain things that we would have access to in the US. And so you know, it's not the best time for my low buy, but I have a lot of beauty essentials. I'll show them the size of this bag. This is just a bag that I toss everything into after I got it out of my suitcase. Like, I pretty much took an empty suitcase over to the US and we did some damage and then we brought it back. Or I did some damage and brought it back. So I'm having him here for emotional support. So do you mind just handing me stuff and I'll talk about it? Yeah. So this is my haul that definitely punched my low buy right in the stomach. But here we go. We're just going to go with it.
Start with this.
So yeah, this is the first thing I got. This is a little essential oil trio. Mostly, okay, like I want to be upfront. I don't want to offend anybody, but I got to say, I don't really believe in essential oils like having health benefits.
Yeah, I mean,
but they smell great, and we have
absolutely.
a humidifier because things are so dry in Sweden. No. And so we wanted to try out. It has a little area where you can drop some essential oils to make the room smell good. Mm-hmm. And so I found this little box at TJ Maxx, and they have a ton of essential oils there, by the way, if you want some. So we bought one that has a blend of, which I'm really excited about, bergamot, some sort of
Yangling.
Geranium, lemon, and coriander, mandarin, jasmine, palmarose, and rose. So I think it's going to be a nice little smelling mixture. And then they have a lavender oil, and I love this little smell of lavender. And then a rose oil, which again, I love floral like scents. So this one made sense to me.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so this was like $7.99 TJ Maxx. And then I'm so excited for this. I saw like Too Much Tosh, I think. She was talking about her little pocket scale, and she said she just got it off Amazon. So I went on Amazon and typed in pocket scale, and this was like the Amazon choice for one. And it's this little tiny scale. It's adorable. And so far we've used it, and it was nice. It was good. Yeah, and so I'm really excited. I think that we were using our food scale before, and it just was not very precise. Right. But this thing is, I think, going to be really good. Yeah. So I'm really excited to have a more precise scale for filming. Again, Amazon.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Oh, this right here, I needed to stock up on some more vanity cream. I think I have 2 other bars, but this is something I use every night to wash my face with because I have a vitamin or a retinol in my nighttime skincare, and it causes your skin to turn over quickly. So if you're ever wondering for my dermatologist recommended this. This is just a little medicated cleansing bar. I use it on my face. Helps clear out skin that turns over too quickly. So yeah, very good.
Lots of this. Let's see.
Oh yeah, we have 4 of these, so let's see if we can dig them. So you have your 2, and I have my 2.
Yep, we got
them. So
2 and 2.
Okay, again, Curology is a service that I've talked about on my channel before. Really quickly, great dermatologist service that you can do online.
Like Warby Parker for skin.
Yeah. Right. You go online, you tell them what your skin goals are, you take some photos, they prescribe you like a little concoction. And Bose has azelaic acid, clindamycin, and niacinamide, and mine has tretinoin, azelaic acid, and niacinamide. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, we have some similar face goals, not quite the same. And then, so that's why ours are a little different, but also a little similar. And so, yeah, I love this service. I cannot recommend it enough. It's like $20 a month. delivers right to your house.
Very happy with it.
Very happy with
I got results that I wanted to see out of it. So keep using it.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Easy
so,
peasy.
yep. Then, oh my gosh, I was so irritated when I went through security here in Stockholm. So I had a little bitty Mario Badescu bottle, and I had it in like a bag that I've been using for years. It's like one of those TSA approved clear bags, and they were all of a sudden like, oh no, that bag's too big. You have to fit everything in this little half sandwich size bag. So I had to throw away my Mario Badescu bottle. I was sick to my stomach. I was like, I'm gonna puke on you.
She was very mad.
I was so anyways, as soon as I touched down at home, I was like, hey, run me by TJ Maxx. And they did.
Really?
They did.
So
They Chick-fil-A, TJ Maxx, first stops. And so this was something I was like, I don't want to go buy a Mario Badescu bottle because honestly, they're kind of expensive and I always buy them on sale at Christmas time when they're like half off or whatnot. So I was like, I'm not about to buy one full price. So I found this at TJ Maxx. It's literally, I know it's just water. I know it has no skincare benefits, but at least it's like, I don't know, at least it's like pink. I don't have a good excuse, but I like to put my skincare on wet skin.
Yeah.
And I don't always want to be in the bathroom. Like I don't put my, I don't want to be in the bathroom wetting my face. So I bought this. It smells good. It smells like rose. So it's just got, I think it's literally 2 ingredients, water and rose water. Yeah. Water and rose water. So it's literally water. I paid $3 or $4 for water, which is stupid. And I think it was just to spite them, but really it was to spite my wallet.
Yeah.
So
you showed them.
Ignore it. Yeah, sure showed them. And then I found this in my mom's closet. She was like, I think someone gave this to her for Christmas.
Oh.
Probably my sister-in-law. And my mom is horrible at using stuff like this, and so I didn't even tell her I took it.
Yeah.
So, Mom, if you're watching this, I took this. She's not watching
She's
this.
definitely not watching this.
She won't do.
Okay.
So yeah.
Let's do another bag.
Okay.
Bag of
Yeah.
bag.
Oh yeah. This is something that I bought at Ulta or either Amazon or something like that, or Walmart. You can get it all those 3 places. But sorry that I'm making so much noise. I do have the mic on. Yeah, I keep checking. That's the second time in this video I've checked it. I'm just making sure. I'm a little crazy.
You're losing it.
Hydrating facial wash. Cleanser. Wash. This is your favorite.
Yeah, that's my jam.
Yeah, this is his favorite. It's very gentle. I use this sometime if I can't get all of my makeup off. I will use this, or in the mornings when I just want to kind of let my face feel. It actually makes your face feel hydrated. So it's legit. It does hydrate. It has a ton of like hyaluronic acid, I feel, in it. And this one is my favorite. My skin, I forgot, like I didn't pack this when we moved over here. And so I've been without it for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I left some of this in my parents' bathroom. And so when I was home, I was using this. And my skin, despite traveling, looked so good.
Wow.
And so I was like, I went ahead and I found this at like dirt cheap or something for like $4 or something.
It says $10.99.
Yeah, well, no, and then you get up at the register and everything's 60% or more off.
That's dirt cheap.
Sponsored. I'm just kidding. So anyways, I bought this there, and then I took the cap off and filled it up like all the way to the top with what was in mine, because I love this stuff. It is so good. If you struggle with acne, check out that CeraVe, the salicylic acid wash. And then I bought this at TJ Maxx right when I got there too, because I was like, oh well, I normally use baby wash or baby oil to take off my makeup. And I didn't know if I had any at home, and I should have just waited to check until I got there. But I saw this, and I'm such a sucker for things at TJ Maxx. And this is the First Aid Beauty, like, micellar makeup melter kind of thing. And so I bought this, and I've used it a couple times. I don't think it does great. Like, it's not better than my baby oil, so I probably won't ever buy it again. But I'm at least excited to have it and use it up and feel a little fancy.
Nice. All right.
All right, I went a little crazy. This is where my low buy, I failed hard.
That's okay.
So if you'll remember a couple months ago, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be into nail polish finally. And I bought like 5 nail polishes. And then I go home and I'm in Dirt Cheap again, and I'm not allowed to be in places like that apparently, because I'm like, oh, look at this nail polish. It's bright neon orange from China Glaze. Like, how cool. Like, that's fancy. Orange Knockout. And so I bought this because I was like, oh, I want a bright orange. Who doesn't want an orange nail, like a cone on your finger?
Yeah.
So then I was like, well, it's a little loud. Let me see. And I got on Pinterest and started like looking on Pinterest for like inspiration of how to wear this in a sophisticated manner. And I saw a lot of people pairing nudes like with it. So I did that. I was like, well, let me go. Now I gotta go find some nudes. So then I went to TJ Maxx and found these two, OPI and Hail to the Chief and Chocolate Mousse. And so that's what's on my fingers today. And yeah.
Who comes up with these names?
And then I wanted a base coat because I feel like everybody who's fancy has base coats.
Wow.
Probably don't do anything, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to
Sounds
copy
legit,
them.
Yeah.
And so I got this at Walmart.
Okay. Proud. All right, this guy.
This one was for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I kind of I forgot to pack nail clippers, and so then I was like, well, he could use a little guy for his travel suitcase. So this was like $3 at Walmart.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a little,
one.
got a little guy for you.
You always forget that you need nail clippers when you're on trips, right? You're like, I should have nail clippers.
So I always like to get these little guys for this is how I do my brows and occasionally my mustache. And so I grabbed some of these from TJ Maxx because honestly, this is the best place to get them from. I looked for them at Walmart and they had the teeny tiny ones, but I like that size, not the teeny tiny ones. Another dirt cheap thing. Again, I have so many lashes. Why did I buy a lash? But I was like, ooh, it says fluffy, or like, I don't know, it doesn't even say fluffy, it says volume.
Mega volume.
And to be honest, I wore these when I was there. They're not very good.
Yeah, you fell.
I'm gonna wear them again, but like.
You fell victim.
God dang it. Awful. And then I bought this because I heard that this is kind of a dupe for the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I haven't opened it yet, but I will in the future after I finished a couple other like things. But I'm excited to try this. This is so much, like the Clinique one's like $30 or some crap like that. And this was like literally 10.
You're just saving money.
So much more, saving so much money. You're not being emotional.
I'm not emotionally supporting. I gotta be better at that.
And then I tried this. So I saw Hot and Flashy talk about, which you love her.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. Don't give me crap. She said, one of my biggest issues is that I have a lot of sun damage underneath all of this makeup. And I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, and she said that she recommended a cream that you could get at Walgreens. And she's like, I was surprised to see this cream existed over the counter because it's typically prescription only. And I got there and I was like, oh, it's like $10 to $12. And I was looking at the ingredients and it had this one active ingredient and a sunscreen in it. And I was like, well, I don't need the sunscreen. And this one was $4 right beside it. And it had the same thing. And in fact, it was like a slightly less, like, I forget what like percentage of the cream, like that one was like 4% and this one's like 3%. And I was like, since I've never tried a skin bleaching item, I think I'd feel more comfortable going with the one that's less intense. So I grabbed this little guy because it was literally like $3 or $4 at Walgreens. And I'm gonna see if it does anything. If my skin doesn't hate it and if I can tolerate it, then maybe I'll step up to the other percentage next time. But I'm gonna try this one out first, just a skin bleach, or I never thought I would ever try something like that. Yeah. This is my ride or die sunscreen in the summer. So legit, 50 SPF, Australian gold, so good, so good.
Yep.
And I haven't seen it here, so I went ahead and got one at home. Was
there more? There's
this what I'm looking for. This is this one. So these two guys are our favorite moisturizers. Yes. He uses the same one. I typically use the same one. This is the CeraVe PM night cream. And I grabbed this one because in Walmart now, this is the guy that sits beside that, and it's supposed to be the dupe of it. So I wanted you to try it. I actually used this one when I was at home, and I thought it was pretty dang decent.
I'm excited.
And it's, I mean, like,
give it a shot.
It's like $7.99, whereas this one is like $14.99.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I figured it was worth a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
So I picked up quite a few of those because we go through moisturizer a little bit.
Speaking of sunscreen.
And then this is another product that I grabbed for Bo because he struggles with, sometimes sunscreens can really burn him. You don't use the one, for some reason, why don't I buy you the one I use?
What do you mean?
The Australian Gold one.
Yeah, I've used it. It works great. I think
well,
that's because that's yours, and so I'm not allowed to.
Am I that crazy?
A little. Well, not crazy.
I feel like maybe I am. Like I'm just realizing this.
Over.
Because I've never bought you that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is true.
This is hilarious.
So I get
a look into my little psyche here, and it's not pretty. So I bought him this one, which is a lesser gooder version of sunscreen, because apparently you're not allowed to use this thing.
That's not good enough.
I'm crazy. Let's keep going. This is my vitamin C serum. It's cheaper to buy off Amazon than it is to ship it over here in Sweden, but you can buy this in Sweden. It's just cheaper in the US.
Sure.
So I bought one while I was home. I love this stuff.
There's a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah. All right, the rest of this is almost all makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, but let me grab the things that are not
makeup.
Okay, I think that's it. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. So I needed something to curl my hair with at home because let's be honest, Alabama and Georgia is just straight humidity. And so I was like, we're going to lean into it. So I didn't pack anything. So I grabbed this from TJ Maxx. It was like $5.99, just a curls kind of thing. Not a bad product. I like the smell of it actually. It makes me, it reminds me of like my childhood.
What?
Like smells like kids soap or something.
Oh, that's like a fruity,
like a
I don't know, that's
cotton candy almost or something.
Maybe.
I don't know, it smells
There's
good.
a lot of kids flavors in it. It's like every
Yeah.
kid flavored drink or something tastes like that.
This is 2 more things that I stole from my mom in that stash of like, she didn't even know she had them, so she won't even know they're gone. Hand creams, because you don't live in Sweden, Mom. You don't need hand cream. All right.
We got a pile of just, how do you want to do this? Lip stuff?
Let's just do it.
Stuff that looks like it should be on lips?
Yeah, let's do lips first.
I can.
I broke my low by everybody.
Oh man. Oh jeez. Is this lip?
No, that's concealer.
Alright. And then this is lip. And that's it, I think. That's not that bad. It's just 25 things.
To be fair, my low buy, I said, I want to spend a certain amount for the year, and I'm under that. Like, I didn't go over that.
All right.
And I wanted to give myself a chance to shop the 21 Days of Beauty sale. I didn't buy anything in that. So instead, I used the 20% off coupon, and some of this I didn't buy for myself. Anyways, this and this was a set from Welp that I found at Dirt Cheap, and had not been opened yet. In fact, somebody had threw it in the back of like the stuff, so nobody had touched it yet even.
That plays the dumpster fire.
No, I mean, it
well, it
is.
That's the point.
It was kind of horrible, but at the same time, I was like, you know what? I made the decision to come in here, and I'm gonna make the most of it. And so I'm like someone who loves a deal, and even I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it. So this is a lip exfoliator.
Exfoliators. Yeah.
And a lip exfoliator and a lip gloss duo. I probably won't touch this for a really long time, but I have a lip exfoliator in one of my project pans, and so when that's done, I want to be able to reach into this one. So
all right.
That's the first makeup product. The next one was a gift. This one was a gift. I didn't buy this.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count. And this is Baddest Beige. Baddest Beige from Maybelline. This is like one of Jaclyn Hill's favorite lipsticks.
Okay.
And I was like, I gotta see what this is cracked up about. And so I grabbed it. It's very light, but it looks really good over a lip liner. So I've worn it like one time. I'm excited to have this, and yeah, you'll probably see this in a future Shop My Stash soon.
Wow.
And then this one was one that I found at Dirt Cheap for like $2. It had the seal on it. It was beautiful. I love this formula. I have one in HD Desert, and this is HD Sand. And I don't think technically HD is part of the name, but I just say it anyways. This is Sand. I have Desert. I love these. Great, really beautiful.
High definition?
Maybe.
Maybe.
And then I bought this one because, okay. Let me talk about this thing first. Okay. So the 20% coupon, I had my Ulta cart ready. I was gonna order it, have it shipped to my house, and it locked my account for some reason. And then I called and like they couldn't help me. They were like, sorry, we can't open it up for 5 to 7 days. And I'm like, what? The things that I want, I need them now. I'm gonna be leaving the country in 5 to 7 days. And they're like, sorry. And so they're like, maybe try going to the stores. And I'm like, but I know that there are online orders, like items that you don't have in store. You lying like you lie. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, too bad.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she sounds very contrite.
She was very
really cared.
sorry.
Yeah.
and so I was like, fine. I couldn't get it to work. I tried to create an account for my mom. I couldn't get hers to work.
What?
I don't know. It was not a good Ulta online day.
The internet was broken that day.
Yeah, and so I went to Ulta the next day because I was like, well, fine. I'll just go buy the dang like face lotions and the face wash there in person, and I'll get the makeup that I can grab, and then I'll just not get everything else because I don't need it anyways. And so I had in my head, I wanted the ColourPop like Villains Cruella set because one, it's adorable, and two, it had a very orange red lipstick, and I was like dying. I was like, that's gorgeous. I really want it. And I was like, well, I can't find it. So I swatched a million Morphe lipsticks, and then I had like I had this one and a Morphe one in my hand, and I headed to the register, and I saw this hiding in the corner.
Okay.
They had the Disney villain sets hiding in the corner, and I was like, oh, and I like threw it across the store, and then like grabbed this one.
Yeah.
And so I grabbed I left the unicarton for it at home because it's just easier to pack this when they're separate. But this, it's gorgeous. Look at the packaging. It's got the little like super shock cheek. I can never say that. Super shock cheek. And let's see if I can give you a little swatcheroni. And it's got this really pretty sheen to it. I really like it. It's a little more glittery than I was wanting, but I don't care. I'll wear a glittery highlight. We'll do it. And it comes with, I never tried the ColourPop glosses, so I was okay that it came with a gloss. And then this red lipstick is stunning. And I grabbed it, and it's kind of I have the worst hands for swatching because they're so daggum like ligamenty. What is that?
Ligamentous.
Tendons or ligaments? Are these?
Those are muscle to bone, so those would be tendons.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're very tendony. Is that a word?
Yeah, it is now.
And so it has this gorgeous orangey red, like they call it a yellow leaning red or something like that. And it is very pretty. And I didn't realize until I bought this lipstick just how blue mine are. Like I only own a couple red lipsticks, and they're very blue leaning. So I'm really excited. This is pretty unique for me. But then after I left the store, I was like, gosh, that one L'Oreal one was very pretty, and it was matte. Let me justify this in some way. And so I went back to Ulta, and I was like, I'm buying this because it's gorgeous. And actually it's very much more orange than this one. This one's more red, and this one's actually orange.
It's very orangey, yeah.
And so I wore this when I was home to go to dinner with your mom and sister, and I really liked it. It was very pretty.
All right. Did you do this?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I got it. No, I have to do that.
Oh,
I'm
so
sorry.
it's just sitting there.
And this was $2.50 on sale, and again, like I didn't need it, but I have a problem. So I bought an LA Girl, just a red lip liner. Honestly, I wanted to wear a red lipstick, and I forgot to pack a red liner, and so I just bought that because it was like $2 on sale. And then I bought this because this was one I was like, well, this reminds me of that ColourPop highlight that I wanted, and I had put both this highlight back and that red lipstick back, and then I couldn't get them out of my head, so I went and picked them up the second time that I was out near Ulta in Columbus. So this is what those look like, but actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here. This one's more orange peachy, and this one's more pink gold. You're like, that sounds all the same to me.
Orange, peachy,
yeah.
pink.
So
well, those are different. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I bought that. I had been lusting over this highlight, and I've never tried this formula. I've been lusting over this highlight for a really long time since I've seen people try it on camera. And so I bought it.
All right.
It just happened.
We got a pile of stuff here. Where are you choosing from?
I'm just gonna go with what's closest to me.
Okay.
I grabbed 2 ColourPop concealers. One is in the white shade because I want to try some more vibrant colors, and I've seen people use this as a base for eyeshadow.
Yep.
And I like the ColourPop formula. Plus I got a backup of my light one because I think that I'm gonna pan my other one soon, and this is a great concealer, and so I wanted to have a backup. And I had a coupon. This was something that I grabbed from TJ Maxx. It was a little set. This was something that I almost broke down and bought in the 21 Days of Beauty sale. I really wanted to try these primers, and so I found the little set of the sample size, and this was like $4 or $5 from TJ Maxx, and so I'm excited to try these first, and then in the future I can know if one, if they're worth it, and two, which one I like, so that when the sale comes back around, I know which one to actually buy full price.
All right,
you know?
all right.
And then I found this was $2.99 at TJ Maxx, just a powder foundation. I was like, oh, that's actually in my shade. I've never tried it. And I actually wore it home a lot. Like I would just put on some concealer and this, and I really liked it. It was nice. $2.99, I can't beat that. I found this at Walgreens on sale. This is my favorite foundation in the world. I heard that they might be discontinuing this. I don't know for sure, but I know that it was half off.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm not passing that up. So even though I have one that has plenty of product in it, I went ahead and got another one. This was one that that I'm sure a lot of people can blame that Taylor for, that I wanted to try the Catrice dewy one, setting mist kind of thing. So I grabbed that. And then also her fault, I wanted to try the pore reducing primer from Revlon because she says it's actually very good. And one of my pore reducing primers in my 9 in 2019 project pan is almost done, and I wanted to try another one. Yeah. So I definitely don't need more primers, but I grabbed them anyways. I grabbed a sponge while I was home, and I just took it out of the package. It hasn't been used yet. And then the last one, I can blame both Rebecca Morgan and a couple of my subscribers for saying that these Essence blushes are so good. And someone said that they might be discontinuing them. And so when I was in Ulta stores, they had this shade, and they had the Coral Love one, or the Satin Coral one. And I decided to grab the Satin Love. I almost grabbed both, but I kind of told myself, you don't need to, you have a ton. And I remember people saying that this shade was stunning. And I wore it a ton when I was home, and oh my God, they are not kidding about this being like one of the most beautiful blushes I've ever put on my face. It is gorgeous. I'm very excited to have this, very happy with it. I'm so shocked. This was $2.99.
Wow.
Plus I got 20% off.
Hey.
And so gorgeous. I'm so excited to have that. That's everything I got when I broke my low buy.
Nice. Yeah, we're all done. That's the bag.
That's it.
Empty.
Oh, it's not it.
Oh.
Technically I bought this too because I was like, well, you got all that stuff, girl, how you getting home? And so I bought, this is like a little travel set from TJ Maxx. If you ever need like a cheap little, this was $12.99 for, it comes with three or four bags? Four bags total.
4 bags.
4-piece set. And so yeah, I gotta show it too.
Done.
That's all.
Wow.
That's it. That's literally all of it.
There's no more.
That's all. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go hide in shame now. Bye.